Hello, you all. It's your girl, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Michelle Hope Walker, that's who I am. All right, you all know I'm running for president, so this is the episode of Road to the White House. Woo, woo! And the road to the White House is so interesting. Sometimes I wonder if the road was not made for people like me to get to the White House. But you know what? We're going to just keep it going on and keep it pushing and, keep doing what we can do, So, road to the White House, basically I need to get on all the ballots in all the states. Don't really have to be on the primaries because I'm running as an independent. I chose to run as an independent pretty much because the way the two-party system have it set up, to me, I don't know, it's still like a pay-to-play, and that's what I'm against, that pay-to-play. Although I do need your money because I need to travel, I need to put out flyers, I need to, do all kind of things to help to promote, this movement of all of us should be able to run for president, and that we need a person that's been through the struggle, that's been there, and they care for all people, and that's me. I care for everyone. I want to see everyone at the table represented, and I know I can make that happen. I know I can. And so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. So please vote for me. I need your vote. Vote for me. Michelle Hope Walker, United States President 2016. So I see that they're popping everything off in Iowa. So as you've seen, I did my video to Iowa. And so I just need people at all the different states. Wherever state you're in, give me a call, 323-338-6580, 323-338-6580. I need people to join this campaign. I need you to represent me in your state. Social media is so big, so if you just constantly put out tweets or Vine video, whatever you want to do to help support, a lot of that's just basically spread my name around. I know a lot of people talk about, well, you got to have money, you got to have this, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. As I get money in, you will see me spending money to help make sure I get my name out there more, because basically that's what you have to do when, if you ran for any campaign. The key goal is to get yourself out there, so you got to try to get flyers, leaflets, travel to go to the places to speak. And so you can also call me up to speak. Again, my number is 323-338-6580. And so again, I'm running for United States president. And so this is Road to the White House. Road to the White House. And what I've learned today in a lot of my research and just looking and watching Iowa, this is what, Iowa, I love you all, but this process of, so what's going on right now, to also, this shows to educate you to political process. So basically, everyone is focused on Iowa right now because Iowa has this caucus system. Not every state has this caucus system, but Iowa does. And so pretty much Republicans have started doing their caucus. So in the news today, you may have seen a lot of stuff about all the Republicans running for president and how they made their stops through there. Although Iowa's primary election is later, still people look at, since Iowa starts their caucuses so early, people begin to look at that to watch how the race overall will be. And so with the Iowa caucus, a lot of times they're meeting in homes, they're meeting at restaurants, and some of them, they don't even really do a ballot. They just raise their hand up on who they want, or who they're, looking at. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Now, my challenge with the Iowa caucuses, and well, one, I'm running as an independent. One, because again, like I said, in this road to the White House, I don't think it's always was sketched out for African-American females, for people that don't have a lot of money. And it's just a lot of little different, which I think is unfair because, again, if we live right here in the United States, we all should be able to run for president if that's what we choose. So we feel like we want to help in this political system and we want to help run some things. We should be able to. It shouldn't be, a lot of barriers set up, which is not, in a sense. I mean, it's all to me like a mindset because basically to run for president, you just have to be 35 years old or older. You have to live in the United States. And so you know what I'm saying? And that I meet all that criteria. So the money standard and how that got, set up, you have to research and see the history on it, but pretty much has made it a pay-to-play game. So basically in Iowa, it's who's spending the most money. And the challenge I have, I love Iowa, but my challenge is that Iowa is not as diverse as the rest of our country. And our country is becoming even more and more diverse. And so, I love you, Iowa, but the thing is that you have this small, minute group of culture that is dictating who will be president, or a lot of people look towards them and having a lot of power of them having a big say in who will become president. Well, a lot of people that are going to meet with these caucuses do not look like me. They don't look like me. And so, that's a challenge. That's the challenge. So again, everyone all over the United States get to start looking at the elections. Get to looking, make sure you register to vote. If not, register to vote. If you're registered to vote, register other people to vote. And start looking at the United States presidential elections because it pretty much starts now. It's been going on, but it's even more so right now as Iowa is getting started on their caucuses. And so we really need to watch. And if you know people in Iowa, you need to talk with them and be like, okay, we need you to be fair on not, who brought you cookies or not who just, smiled, but we need you to be fair on who is going to be good to represent all of us, not just a sector of the United States, but the whole United States, and deal with the challenges that the United States is facing and willing to dig in there and dedicate themselves to it, and not this pay-to-play thing. Not on whoever gives me the money, that's how I'm going to vote, but someone who really has a genuine heart and spirit in this. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting on watching that. Then soon it's going to be New Hampshire is coming up, So again, we have a lot of these ones that really, these states that start off, our road to the White House, and they're not even diverse. I live in Los Angeles, California, so most definitely Iowa. Caucuses look very different from I'm even from Illinois. Our caucus looks very different even from my home state of Illinois, at least my birth state of Illinois. My home state is California because I live here and this is where I've been living for years, and I love LA and this is where I am, and so I don't know. It's that just comes the challenge because with United States culture changing so rapidly, for us to look to places like small rural areas of Iowa to dictate who's going to be elected for president. But don't get me wrong, Iowa, again, I like you, and you did, look at Obama. I'm pretty, so far from what I've read, I think it was maybe the initial one, the Democrats won, and Iowa still pulled out with Obama and stuff. So, and I am an independent. I'm running as an independent, but pretty much I have Democratic ideologies. Most of my ideologies pretty much sway more towards the Democrat Party, and I've always been a Democrat. Pretty much for years, I still somewhat pretty much claim Democrat, but I just know if I want to run for president, I cannot run on the Democrat ticket because I would have to start out here in my own area in LA, and they pretty much, I believe, has handpicked who they want. That's just sometimes the challenge, even with my own party that I look at, is that, they handpicked on who they want, and it's family and friends and and I'm against that. I believe that anybody who's interested in running for office gets that fair share. And I don't like how the big conglomerate parties come in and they're going to pick who they want to pick, and that's it, and so a lot of it is the drinking and sleeping together and all that other crazy mess that go on. I'm like, no, I'm for just people who want to make a change and want to help be able to get out here and run and make a change, and help and run for office. Now again, I'm not saying that everybody in these different political parties are bad. Please don't get me wrong, because that's not true and that's not it. But I'm just saying we need to improve. But, it's going to take all of our eyes watching it. Because when I go to a lot of these meetings, a lot of times some of the people at the meetings, they are in touch with the political process, but they may not always be in touch with what is going on out here totally in society and the needs of the poor and the needs of the people who really need the government to help make some changes. Republicans are pretty much always trying to get away from the government because they have enough money to do what they need to do. So a lot of them don't always need help from the government. So, and again, I have nothing against people having money. Have money. Do what you need to do. I do believe there is a social thing that we do need to help each other. If one is down, I think we just need to sit and pass by with all our money and not help the person. I believe we need to help. And so, government does need to help people. I don't believe there should be anyone homeless. And all the money we have in the United States, why is anybody homeless? And we already know there's a systematic thing going on for why some people are homeless. A lot of times the veterans are homeless because we let them go over there and they came back and we don't take care of our own veterans. Are you for real? You know what I'm saying? Then we know there's mental illness things going on. Then we know there's still racial things where some people can't get a job because of the color of their skin or because of their culture. Or now the bigger play is the social economical thing. If you don't have the money like me, if you don't look like me, and all this other stuff, and so it's all about humanity at the end of the day. It's about humanity, and I love all humans, and I'm for everybody. So again, join in with me on this road to the White House because we're going to have some interesting times. I already know. Because I know just sometimes when I'm telling people, yeah, I'm running for United States president. Oh, that's cute. And I'm like, okay, well, but I'm truly going for a viable candidacy and running for the United States president. So I'm going to work with all what I have in my means to continue to get myself out there, to continue to get my message out there that I'm truly out here to save really the world. But I know I got to start with the United States first. And so let's start with home first, And so I need your vote. So yes, vote for Michelle Hope Walker for United States President 2016. Michael, I want to hit the public housings. I want to hit the homeless. I have always been the one to cheer on the underdog. Those that I feel has not got their fair chance, because I really don't feel like our voices are represented enough. I know election time to make themselves look good. A lot of times politicians will do little certain things, and although sometimes I have to get on our own party, Democrat Party, they say it's a party for everybody. But then when you go in there, you don't have like a lot of money or something of the sort. They look down on you. So at the same time, they say, we're here to help you. But, oh, wait a minute. Now, you can't try to run for nothing. No, that's not. We will do this for you. Well, really? So I'm out here, y'all. I'm out here, and I need your help. I'm running for United States president. Shirley Chisholm did it. I seen, as far as, a woman running for president, Hillary Clinton is doing it, kudos to her. But at the same time, I know that I can out here run too. And it's also to show people that you can get out here and make a difference. I don't care if you don't have to have the money, quote unquote, that they say you gotta have or live like this or look like that. Some people have their ideal image on who they think should run for president. But you know what? I'm a United States citizen, and I have the right to run for president. And so I'm exercising my right. And I hope even in me running for United States president that I challenge all of y'all, run for your local offices. Run for president too if you want to. Run for these offices because we have a right. We're not going to let nobody shut us out of our political system. This is our system. And we're not going to just sit back and let people just do whatever to us and we don't at least least try to participate in this thing, okay? So I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. This is Road to the White House. Hello, Road to the White House. So it's January 25th, 2015. We're going to keep this thing going. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. You can call me 323-338-6580. Tweet me, Hope_speaks. You can email me, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks at yahoo.com. You can Google search me, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube. Have a blessed day.